from the far corner of Triangle Alley, below the whooshing sound of a sparkling TR-3B, at the edge of a dark forest where lumbering beasts dwell. It's Beyond the Beyond with Tanner Rush.
Beyond the Beyond, Prophet or Hoax, Unveiling the Secrets of William Edward Meier. Remember Billy Meier? No? Have you ever seen The X-Files? There was a poster on Mulder's office wall that showed a giant silver UFO hovering over some trees with the words, "I want to believe," written on it. Sound familiar? If not, that's okay, I'll explain. William Edward Meier, known to most as Billy, was born in 1937 in Switzerland. In the late 1970s, he began telling extraordinary tales of encounters with strange beings from the Pleiadian star cluster. What's more, he claimed that they shared spiritual and philosophical teachings with him, including detailed information about Earth's history as well as predictions about the future. Evidently, these aliens expressed concern about mankind's impact on their environment, a theme very common with UFO abductees in the 1970s. They also claim that there is a larger cosmic community of different alien races known as the Galactic Federation. Now, where have I heard that before? I don't know about you, but who hasn't been taken in the middle of the night, probed, and had ancient wisdom imparted on them by 7 feet tall star children? Am I right? Or am I right? The thing is, Billy had proof, or did he? He produced some of the clearest photographs of UFOs that anyone had ever seen up until that point. Beautiful and sometimes crystal clear images of large metallic discs hovering far above buildings and over tall tree lines. Unfortunately, sometimes the UFOs seemed literally stuck to the tree line, forcing more discerning minds to think that something may be amiss over in Billyland. But Meier had his champions, members of the UFO religion, the free community of interest for the border and spiritual sciences of ufological studies, would often defend their dear leader by saying he couldn't possibly fake such incredibly looking photos. And not just that, but Billy had lost an arm in a bus accident a decade earlier. He was practically handicapped. That would make it even more difficult to fake what many regarded as 100% legitimate UFO photos. Billy didn't stop there. He produced several videos of ships hovering over the Swiss countryside. Visually compelling, these films appear to use clever trick photography, even to the untrained eye. In one video, a craft can be seen hovering around a small tree, but the way it moves suggests it's been held by a string or by a rope. In another, the UFO blips out of frame and then suddenly reappears. Are the aliens warping into deep space or some unseen dimension? Or did Meier simply make the craft disappear using a simple editing trick? He also claims to have photographs of alien women, the landscape of Venus as seen through a spaceship porthole, and even dinosaurs that were taken on a trip back in time. This guy sure gets around. The alien woman was later proved to be a still photograph of singer Michelle Delafave. Venus turned out to be a blurred picture of one taken by NASA's Mariner 10 in 1974, and the dinosaurs were simply a photo of a painting from the 1972 book Life Before Man. Now you may ask, why do you have such a thing for this guy? I mean, he's just some lonely old Swiss dude banging out fake UFO photos half a world away. What did he ever do to you? Nothing. But here's the thing. UFOs are real. The phenomenon exists and has been witnessed and photographed by hundreds, if not thousands, of reliable sources over the last 70 years or so. But the waters are already muddy enough without someone like Meier making them more murky. I'm not sure what these visitors are, but I'm guessing they aren't here to send some grand cosmic message to Billy Meier. And there are many more like him in the supposed UFO community, and more joining all the time, each one trying to make $1 or $2 off of people who so desperately want to believe. The truth is out there, my friends. To quote J.B.S. Haldane, the universe is not only stranger than we suppose, but stranger than we can suppose. Have you had a sighting? Message at Beyond the Beyond 1 on Instagram.